22 years ago today, a former Lumpkin County police chief said "I do" to wife Sarah. On April 2nd, 1999, they had no way to know how close they would come to the "till death do us part." Now, for the first time, Jay Stripling is recounting the night a wild shootout turned into the ultimate test of love. Caitlin Ross has their story.
That is my soulmate. I don't know how I wouldn't want to imagine life without her.
When former Lumpkin Police Chief Jay Stripling says he can't imagine his life without his wife Sarah, he means he doesn't know if he would be alive without her.
I was going in and out of consciousness thinking, Lord, I'm going to die right here in front of my wife.
16 years ago, Stripling was shot in the head responding to a call in the middle of the night. His wife was at home, listening to the police scanner as it happened.
My wife hears all this on the radio, and she comes up there. She held pressure to those wounds to keep me from bleeding out. And she actually saw the EMT get shot. And at that time, she pulled my pistol out of my holster and laid across my body.
He believes Sarah kept him alive that night, even if she doesn't like to talk about it.
Shake your head all you want to, but I love you, baby.
Neither one of them likes to be in the spotlight. During his induction to the National Law Enforcement Hall of Fame, Jay put the other responders center stage.
Those are the heroes. Those people that got out of their beds that night and came out into that hot summer night with all the bullets flying around in a small southwestern Georgia town, those were the heroes.
The gunman that night was killed by police, but not before an EMT was shot in the leg. A Stewart County deputy lost an eye, and a neighboring police chief was grazed by a bullet.
It's been hard. There's things that go on in a man's mind that's seen things and heard things that you can't unsee and unhear.
The first responders got a lot of attention for a while, but then Jay says everyone moved on. There was another news story, another police shooting. His injury has gotten worse over the years, his disabilities more complex.
She has been there for me, helped me through so many of these physical disabilities.
Sarah has always held steady, always held his hand, always loved him.
We enjoy our life. It's a simple life, but we enjoy it, and that's what's important.
While celebrating their 22nd wedding anniversary is important to them, they're both also celebrating the support they've received from the law enforcement community. When the nonprofit Georgia Law Enforcement found out how much Jay was struggling to get around, they held a fundraiser for him. How that's changing and improving their lives, coming up at 6.